discuss the concept of congruence of triangles using SAS criteria. That means two sides and the included angle of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two sides and the included angle in those sides. Then the two triangles are congruent. For example, we are given two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF. It has been given to us that two triangles ABC and DEF such that AB is equal to DE and AC is equal to DF, and the angle included between these two sides, that means the angle between AB and AC, that is angle A, is equal to the corresponding angle D which is included in the sides DF and DE. So if this is the situation, then the two triangles are congruent. So it is given to us triangle ABC and triangle DEF such that AB is equal to DE, AC is equal to DF, and angle A is equal to angle D. Now we are to prove triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. For the proof, what we will do, we will try to place the vertex D on vertex A. That means we will place the vertex D on vertex A such that, and we will try to align the side AB with DE. As we know, AB is equal to DE, so the point B and E will coincide. That means we will place D at vertex A and we will align AB with DE. As we know, AB is equal to DE, as we know AB is equal to DE, so we can say that B will coincide with E. Now as we know that angle A is equal to angle D, so when we will place the vertex D on vertex A and we will align the side DC with AB, we will see that as angle A is equal to angle D, the line AC and DF will coincide, and we know that as AC is equal to DF, it has been given to us, so C will coincide with F. Now we see that B coincides with E and C coincides with F. Now that means BC will overlap, BC will coincide with EF. So we can say, by the definition of the congruence, we can say that triangle ABC will be congruent to triangle DEF. Two triangles in which two sides and the angle included between those sides are equal, then the two triangles are congruent, or that means the SAS criteria holds true for congruence. For this we have taken angle as it was given that AB is equal to DE and AC is equal to DF and angle A is equal to angle D. That means two sides and the angle included between two sides is equal to the corresponding two sides and the angle of the other triangle, and it was given to us, and we were supposed to prove that the two triangles are congruent. So for this, what we have done, we have placed the vertex D at vertex A. Now when D has been placed at A and we have tried to align AB with DE, that means we are trying to overlap this DE side with AB side of triangle ABC. So we know that AB is equal to DE, it has been given to us. So that means if we place D at A and we will try to align, so B and E will coincide. Now the point A, as D has been placed on this point and E will come at the point B. That means when we place when we place the vertex D on vertex A, we will get vertex E on vertex B. Now as we know that angle A is equal to angle D, so when the point A, the D is overlapping A and angle A is equal to angle D, so the DF line will align according to AC. And as we know that DF is equal to AC, so C and F will coincide. That means point F will coincide with point C. Now B coincides with E and C coincides with F. That means BC is equal to EF, or we can say the two triangles are superimposing each other. That is the condition for the congruence. So we can say that two triangles are congruent. Hence we can say that in SAS criteria of congruence, if two sides and the angle included between these sides is equal to the corresponding two sides of the other triangle and the angle included between them, then the two triangles are congruent. Now let us try to apply the concept of SAS congruence. That means two sides and the included angle of one triangle are equal to the two sides and the included angle of the other triangle, then the two triangles are said to be congruent. Suppose we are given a question that in a triangle ABC and triangle PQR, we are given AB is equal to PQ and AB is equal to PQ and BC is equal to RQ. That means the two sides and we are given that angle ABX is equal to angle PQY, where CB has been extended to X and RQ has been extended to Y, and we are supposed to prove that the two triangles are congruent. For this we know that as AB, we can say that the solution follows as we know that AB is a ray standing on CX. AB is a ray standing on CX. Therefore, angle ABC plus angle ABX is equal to 180 degree, or we can say angle ABC is equal to 180 degree minus angle ABX. Let us mark it as equation 1. Now, similarly, PQ is a ray standing on RY. Because CX was the line and AB was the ray, so angle ABC plus angle ABX is equal to 180 degree because they are linear pairs. We can write also they are linear pairs. And similarly, RY is a straight line and PQ is the ray standing on it. So angle PQR plus angle PQY is equal to 180 degree, or this implies angle PQR is equal to 180 degree minus angle PQY. Let us mark it as equation 2. But we know that angle ABX is equal to angle PQY, let us suppose equal to X. So we can say that ABC is equal to 180 degree minus X, and it is also equal to 180 degree minus X. Because both the angles are equal to X, so angle ABC will be equal to 180 degree minus angle ABX. So that means 180 minus X. Similarly, angle PQR is also equal to 180 degree minus angle X. So from these two equations we can say that angle ABC is equal to angle PQR. Now in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, we know that AB is equal to PQ and angle ABC is equal to angle PQR. Moreover, BC is equal to QR. That this was given to us, this we have proved, and this is also given to us. So we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR using the SAS criteria. So this is how we can use the congruence of criteria, SAS criteria for the congruence to prove that the two triangles are congruent. For this we were given that ABX and PQY are equal, and as they are linear pairs with ABC and PQR, because when AB is the ray and CX is the line, so the sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree. Similarly, these two angles will sum up to 180 degree. So we can say that angle ABC is equal to 180 degree minus angle ABX. Similarly, angle PQR is equal to 180 degree minus angle PQY. But we know that ABX is equal to PQY. We have assumed them to be equal to X. So we have replaced both the angles with X. Now we get angle ABC is equal to 180 degree minus X. Similarly, angle PQR is equal to 180 degree minus S. So both the angles are equal. So that means angle ABC is equal to angle PQR. Now in the two triangles, AB is equal to PQ, it is given to us. BC is equal to QR, it is also given to us, and we have proved that angle ABC is equal to PQR. So we can say that now two angles and the included two sides and the included angle of one triangle is equal to the two sides and the included angle of the other triangle. So we can say that the two triangles are congruent. Hence this is how we can apply the concept of SAS criteria of congruence.